All right, we're back. We're talking about calculators. You want a calculator where you can press the sign button and then the number. If you have a calculator where you press the number and then the sign button, you can still use it. So RC, you have that one. If you press 90 and then press sign, you'll get 1, right? Yeah, so you can still do it. It's not as important this year. Next year it's going to be really important that you have the other version of the calculator. Okay. Use a scientific calculator to evaluate each of the following ratios to the nearest thousandth. So 3 decimals. So you're going to do this now. Let me do each one of them, please. Make sure you get these answers. We're doing this for you guys. Please do that right now. Okay, you should get these answers. Don't just copy them. Do it on your calculator because I want you to make sure you're getting these answers. Again, if you're not getting these answers, your calculator is in radians and we need to change that. Okay, that's rounded to 3 decimals. You'll probably have a bunch of other decimals here, but I've rounded this one, you won't. These ones I've rounded, okay? Inverse, tangent, sine, and cosine. So the trig ratios and the inverse trig are opposite operations. We use the inverse trig ratio to calculate angle measures given the trig ratio. So what does this mean? Well, I'm going to show you with some examples. So let's talk about it. To calculate an angle measure given the trig ratio, also 2 different calculators. So you're going to press the second function, shift mode, press the trig button, sine -1, enter the given ratio, then press the equal sign. This is the better version. Okay? Everybody know that they have a second function on their calculator, right? This button here on your calculator, second function. So if I want to do the second function of my trig ratios, you can see that the values are in orange above it. I don't know if you can see that. But if I want sine -1, I press this and then this. And see how it gives me that sine -1? You want to test that out on your calculator. You need that. Second function cos -1. It's usually top left. Okay? So you might have the calculator where you don't have the sine or cos or -1 showing, but you still have these buttons. Okay? You're going to put the trig ratio first. You'll put the number first, like 0.54, and then you'll press sine -1. Okay, that's what you need to do, RC, okay? Who else has that calculator? Just RC? Lucas, you have this one where you have to press it first?
This message is for Ms. Kulinski's period 3A and 3B class. Today your class will be in the common area, so at the end of period 2, please report to the common area for attendance. That's Ms. Kulinski's 3A and 3B class will take place in the common area. Please meet after the bell for period 2. Thank you.
Lucas, RC, very strongly recommend if you're planning on taking academic math next year, Lucas, RC, you got to get a new calculator, okay? Lucas, they're not a lot, like 10 bucks, you can get a good one, yep.
They're not any supply teachers in the school, is that why everyone's from the common?
I'm not sure. I don't know what's happening. For example, if tan A is 0.657, we can determine the angle A by doing the tan inverse of 0.657. Okay? So it is read as the inverse tangent of 0.657 is approximately equal to 33 degrees. So this is very, very important. You need to be able to do this with your calculator. Okay, so let's practice this. If we know sine A is equal to 0.925, we have to figure out what is angle A. Well, angle A is going to be equal to the inverse of sine of 0.925. Okay, and now do this on your calculator. You should get 68 degrees.
68 exactly.
Okay? You have to be able to do this on your calculator. So check all of these. You should get angle P is equal to cos -1, 0.513, and you're going to get 59. Yep.
Will these all be like approximately? Because like
Yeah.
round?
Yeah, approximately.
So we're all rounding for these ones? Yeah, because...
Yeah, you round it to 1 degree. Okay? Angle F here, you're going to use tan -1. Should get 20 6. Okay, angle X, angle X is going to be sine -1 1/3. Okay. Anybody not getting these answers, or is anybody confused at this point?
It's not giving me that number E.
Which one?
E.
This one? 37?
Wait, so it won't give me G when I try doing it.
37?
Yeah, I keep saying error calculation.
Sorry for the interruption. Our free barbecue will be starting as soon as lunch starts for each grade. So each grade comes during your designated lunch. At the beginning of your lunch, please go to the common area to sit down and wait until your table is called up. You will not be given food if you come to the line without sitting at the table first and being called up. So a reminder to sit down in the common area, and then you can come up, and we'll be calling you, and you will be given your food after you give your tickets. Thank you.
Yeah,
It should be 37. I'm getting it.
I'm not getting it.
Did you get it? Make sure you have 4 over 5 in brackets. The full value in brackets.
Tickets, more than one.
The fraction in brackets.
You will only be given 1 burger and 1 hot dog.
Okay? You getting it, Liam? Alright, unfortunately, we're gonna have to stop there.